Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So in today's video I am going to look at who are you going to marry. So I already did this video a long time ago, but I didn't have any mic. I was using my phone and it was quite low in terms of the audio, so I thought I'll do an updated version of it as it's my most watched video. So you have three piles here. We have pile number 1, the Haunted House Tarot. Pile number 2 is the Pagan Outer World Tarot. And lastly, pile number 3, the Witch's Tarot. So you can pause the video and check the description down below for the timestamp, and I'll start with pile number 1. So pile number 1, if you chose the Haunted House Tarot, which is my favorite deck, I know it kind of looks like it's not like a positive omen as tarot cards, but I really like them. Don't ask me why, I just do. So, pile number 1, who are you going to marry? You know what? First, I'll do the oracles, a few oracles, then I'll do the tarot cards, and then I'll do again oracles. So, just to be quite a little bit more organized. So these cards, we are going to oops, the mic kind of dropped. I am going to look at kind of the mood, I guess, of your future partner, like what it describes, how it describes them, their mood, maybe their work, or maybe how you will meet them. Like this is I'll try to shuffle a card right now that basically defines the whole relationship, like some type, I don't know, like highlights of the relationship or the meeting. So we have stability, earth element. So this person could be an earth sign, sun, moon, or rising, or they could have prominent earth signs, which means they like to have some type of routine, stability, as it says here. This person may be either like well off, like in terms of like monetary aspects, or this could mean that they are very emotionally stable, very like earth sign, down to earth, someone who's quite calm and very into their, you know, logical thinking. This could be. So now I am going to shuffle some more oracle. This is from the Sacred Destiny oracle deck. So who is pile number 1 going to marry? Who is pile number 1 going to marry? Don't forget to give me a like, guys, and if you prefer this version over the last one, which I'm sure you do because of the quality of the audio. So we have purification. I'll pull out some more. So already discard purification. Maybe this person has been through a lot in their maybe earlier, like I heard earlier days, so I don't know if it's during their childhood or maybe just before you meet this person, or there is another scenario that I could interpret this, which is like this relationship actually like heals you. Maybe it heals your inner child. There's some part like it's a very healing relationship. So now I'll try to pull like one card for your person, future person. We have the lamb and you. A card that represents you, the ant. So of course this could be vice versa. You could change the roles. Okay, just give me a second. I'm just trying to put the cable. Okay. Just my mic kind of bothering me, but anyway. So we have the lamb representing person A, and person B is fire ant. So already I see that the dynamic is that one person is person A, spirit animal is the lamb, which means that they are quite innocent. They are like, if not innocent, they are very like kind, very. I think it goes well with the earth signs, but they remind me of somebody who's very like, how do you say that? They wouldn't hurt a fly, basically. It's like they are who they show you as. I don't see this person having an like other motives behind. I don't see this person showing another image. I don't see this person like showing you another persona or others. To me, this person is very true to themselves. And fire person B is somebody who actually gets quite, I think, easily influenced by others. Maybe person B is somebody who works a lot with other people. They are like a very social person. At least they relate a lot to others. Maybe they work for others. Like there's something about working with people here compared to lamb, who is quite like they are themselves. They are the whole being, and this person is more like we are a team. So now I am going to look at who is this person. First, let's see. Who, maybe not who is this person, but more like how will you meet, how will the relationship evolve, the dynamic between the two of you, etc. So we have the Empress in reverse. That's too many cards. I just want one by one. That's too many cards. We have the Knight of Swords. And the dynamic between the two of you, which is the Nine of Wands. Okay, let me just put it up there. So, at the beginning of your I guess meeting or relationship, or how it kind of like gets started, I see person A being quite insecure. I think it goes kind of well with the lamb because they are quite like very innocent. I see this person as very, very warm, but maybe sometimes a little bit too like vulnerable, or at least it shows it that way. And I think there is some type of reason. Either they are a little bit insecure, or they are not really like very skilled, I guess that's the word, with their boundaries with others. Contrary to the person B, who's very well, I wouldn't say established like career, but like established with how they interact with other, how they socialize. They have their own social cues and they understand where are the boundaries and stuff like this. So I see this type of dynamic with person B being very like I guess assertive. They know what they want. They know when to get it, how to reach it, and person A is more like, oh, I guess they are like not totally sure about themselves. They kind of go with the flow, but I'll say that they are more easily influenced when it comes to their own feelings. I feel like when you will actually meet each other, there is some kind of like some type of boundaries. Like it's like I'm not sure I'm feeling you, like I feel you, but it's weird. I don't know what you're trying to tell me. I wonder if it's like person A, like they are very into you, but the way you show your interest is very different from them, and the way they show you is like not contrary, but like it doesn't match with who they are, and you might be a little bit like what are they doing? You know, like it's very innocent. Again, I don't see this person A, having like bad motives or other like ideas behind. It's just that they don't understand how to, I guess, socialize and how to do it. Yeah, so I see some type of like confusion at first. So let's see more. We have the 9 of Cups. The Page of Cups in reverse. The 6 of Swords. Okay, so again, I feel like, okay, I'll give you the... I went too far with my head. I was already telling in my head and like I was jumping ahead. But anyway, so it will develop very quite, I wouldn't say fast. It's quite natural, I guess. It's not too slow, not too fast. I feel like when you actually meet this person, you'll actually come to a place where this person will feel very comfortable with you. Person A will be very comfortable with person B. Like, for example, person B is more assertive, so maybe person B will actually give more like word of affirmation to person A, and person A feel a little bit more comfortable with themselves compared to the earlier state of the relationship. Person B is more on the side of like person A is so sweet and warm that it might like stir up some emotions in person B that they are not used to. So let's say that person B has seen like, I don't know, like men or women or either way in some type of way. There's some type of definition or like how the society deems like the definition of a man or a woman or any other gender, and it's like, oh, it's quite actually different. I thought you'll be like this, and now it's not that person B is confused with their feelings. It's more like they don't know if they should be vulnerable with you. Like they don't know if person A is that good. Like it's like yeah, again, I feel like it goes well with the purity card. I think it was purity card, because it's like healing for person B. I mean, for both way. It's like at first it will be healing for person A, and then it will be healing for person B, because person B has some type of emotions that they never thought that will be acknowledged. For example, like kindness, warmth, like stuff like this. Maybe the person B thought that the relationship wouldn't last, and that's why they were so assertive, and now it's like, oh wait, this person is actually even better than I thought, and now I have some type of weird emotion inside me because I don't know how to handle it. But this relationship will actually be very beneficial for both of you, for both people, because it's like this will actually help each other to understand things that they thought they already healed but actually didn't. It's like it will open some type of subconscious wound, maybe childhood wounds, but in a very gentle way, because it's not like somebody triggers you in a bad way just to trigger you. To me, it's like love triggers these to come up to the surface in order for both of you to heal. So this is very, very sweet. So now I am going to look at kind of like how can I say, like where it will end up, like, you know, when you kind of get to that final stage of a relationship. Like, I mean, this reading is about marriage, so this is like first meeting. Of course, everybody has their own like life, so I don't know if some of you might like marry directly, or some others might just be in a simple relationship and then marry later on. So either way, I'm right now looking at the like final stage, like, you know, like when the relationship becomes like officially stable, if that's the word. So we have, let me shuffle here. Okay, so final stage, when everything kind of goes well and y'all are officially happy, I guess. So we have person A, Queen of Sword. So person A will actually come to their true self. Like, it's I wouldn't say that it's the final stage of their progression. To me, it's like they are on top. Like they feel themselves, they understand things. Again, to me, it's like very reminiscent of the Knight of Sword. It's like they kind of learn from you to finally be themselves, or, you know, understand how life works, I guess. There are new things that they have learned from person B. And they finally understand their worth. They finally understand that they can make things happen and stuff like this. So they are very, very grown. Person B is actually the person who will be like, wow, I don't know if person B is more the type to have like again I'm going ahead of myself, but I said before that person B was the person who will be like oh, you are different from what I thought a woman or a man would be, or like a LGBT person would be. You are different from what I heard, you know. And maybe they are the type of person to actually get influenced a lot by society. Again, we have the fire ant here. So this is a person who works or get influenced by people. And it's like they feel like it's one way. And once they meet person A, at the end, when they come to that final stage, it's like, wow, I actually have so much things that I can do. I can manifest different things. I have so many options that I thought I didn't had, but person A taught me a lot of things, and now I have so much to look forward. And actually now, the dynamic between both parties, they are very open to communication. We have the Hermit in reverse here, so this is like a couple that will be very like they are very, what's the word, they take accountability. No, that's assertive. I'm not sure the word in English, but it's like they are very proud. They show it. If they want something, they know how to get it. It's like, to me, this is a very open, not, I mean, could be public relationship, depends on your life. But it's like they are both very assertive. Like, these two are about to, like, being ready to conquer the world, or being ready to finally manifest the life that they always wanted. I would say also, if, for example, the beginning of the relationship might be secret, I see that here with the 9 of Wands, where it's like trying to keep it secret, maybe from families and stuff like this, or relatives, and trying to keep it at peace, trying to keep it calm, not showing a lot to others, and then finally being able to come out public at the end, when everything is stable and good emotionally. I see that happening here. So now I will shuffle the Dark Mirror Oracle, and the reason why I want to shuffle this is kind of to because I don't want this reading to be like, oh, like rose-colored glasses, because at the end of the day, nothing is like that. So you get infatuated at first, and then you kind of get the reality that, you know, the person in front of you also have their own issues and, you know, like stuff like this, which is normal. So I'm going to pull one card for each person, like things that kind of holds them back, or, you know, I guess negative points. I don't know, like I don't know how to define this, but either way, I think this can be helpful to kind of, you know, get it ahead, to not get your expectation too high and then like, oh my god, what's happening? They're human. So, person A, we have Bride in a Cage. So again, this is a person who feels like they are trapped. Maybe they are trapping themselves with their own insecurities, or maybe they grew up in a family that was very restraining, or, you know, very strict, and therefore they never truly expressed themselves. But there's something about here not showing their true self that's very much like holding them back. So this is the not downside, but like the obstacle, I guess that's the word, the obstacle of person A. Now, person B, here we have Queen of My World. So it's like thinking that you kind of either are the main character, but like in a bad way, not being like too overconfident, that's not what I'm seeing, or that their own thinking, it's like, let's say this person is very logical. Again, we have a earth sign here, and then they take their own thought because they think a lot, that's how it is, and it's like their opinions is not opinion, their guess, I guess, their thought are like construct their own reality, which is true in some way. Your thought construct your reality, but like in a more extreme sometimes. It's almost like if they tell themselves that they are doomed, then that's how it is. So I guess that's their obstacle here in this relationship. In this relationship, I'll say like them as a person, and then they'll become stable. Now, I wanted to shuffle, oh yeah, the Zodiac Oracle. Maybe there is some side message, or you can get their astrological sign. So let's see. We have Capricorn, Earth sign. One person is very into their head, a lot of thinking. Oops, sorry. Then we have Pluto, so there's a lot of emotion that will be stirred up when it comes to the oh, wait, actually there's another one here. We have Sagittarius. So again, with Pluto card, I see this relationship making some like subconscious emotions, subconscious trauma coming up, so that you two can deal with it and heal them together. Then we have Sagittarius, so this could be again another sign, or this could also mean that you two will actually travel a lot, or one person is maybe one person has a quote-unquote normal job, like a corporate job, CEO, something like this, and the other person has a more independent job, or they travel a lot, or they are on social media or stuff like this. Then we have Taurus, which means again stability here with this card. This relationship will bring a lot of stability for both of you, financially and emotionally. So I'll actually shuffle the Kali Oracle for a side message. Oh, I actually didn't look at when will you actually meet this person. I'll do it at the end. So we have this card. I'll hold on. I don't have the autofocus, so you can pause the video and read it, but I'll read it for you. You can have what you need and desire, but you must be prepared to enter into the sacred fire to make the appropriate offering. Shift from focusing on what isn't working to handing over all concerns as a prayer offering to the divine. All can then be resolved and shall manifest according to loving and generous grace. You can actually screenshot this and maybe put it on your like wallpaper. Hold on. I guess that's focus. So now I'll actually shuffle the timeline of when you'll actually meet this person. Because I guess sometimes it is frustrating to not know. So let me kind of get a timeline, or more like a stage of your life. Stage of your life when, like, where will it be? When you'll meet this person, where will you be when you'll meet this person? Oops, that's too many cards. Also, guys, don't forget to comment down below if you choose pile number 1, if it resonated. And of course, I do offer private readings. Everything is in the description down below. And please subscribe. Okay. Wait, oh, anyway, I was thinking, did this actually came out, I forgot the word, but anyway, since I've put it like this, I guess it will be like this. So let me just check underneath the deck. Okay, so you'll actually meet this person at the stage of your life when you'll actually have to make, that's not the word. It's like there's a lot of confusion during that time. It's like a whole perspective of yours will be shifted. It's kind of like a tower moment, but more like everything that you thought until now will actually need to be reconstructed. And it's like during that time, you may sometimes feel a little bit like helpless, or maybe not totally helpless, but with the King of Wands here, I see, you see somebody here saving this person. So maybe I feel like either you will be at a time where it's very stressful for you because of some type of reason, and you have to make some type of hard choice and you don't know how to do it, you're very confused, and then you actually meet your person here, like the guy is saving the woman from this destructive environment. And it's like this person will actually come with an offer, or you'll meet this person. It's like, oh my god, like a Prince Charming coming, something like this, trying to save you. Maybe they won't understand that they're saving you from something turbulent, but that's how you will feel. Also, you may at that stage be at the very beginning of using your intuition instead of what other may have taught you how to do it, how to think. Maybe, I don't know, you were very constraining yourself to a certain stereotype or certain way of living, and it's like this whole thing will be shifted from you actually listening to yourself, doing things that you actually want to do, and it's like this whole shift about like, wow, I never did this, but I'm actually doing it, and it's hard because it's like I've been taught one thing and now I have to do the contrary, and it feels very restraining, but it will be worth it. It's like you may not know what to do, you may be confused, wishing on a star, where is your like peace? I see a lot of looking for peace, and this will be the moment when this person will come to your life. So that's what I see for you guys. I hope it resonates with you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, check also my Instagram and TikTok. And I hope I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you choose the Pagan Outer World Tarot, this is your reading. So, first, I am going to shuffle some Black Moon Oracle to kind of get like one card to represent your future groom or bride, future partner that you will marry, kind of get like the focal point of the relationship. Okay, we got owning second house. So let me just, I'll shuffle 2 oracle card. So already with the second house, which talks about money, possession, material goods, like everything about like it's yours. So second house definitely talks about maybe you will together buy a house, maybe this person has a lot of money, or both of you will actually gain a lot of financial abundance together or because of this person. I mean, there's so many ways you could see this, but one thing for sure, money is the focal point of this relationship. So, let's see, come on, one card. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle card. I'll try to look at kind of similar to the Black Moon Oracle that I just shuffled, like get a better view of the future relationship. So that's too many cards. Also, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below with the yellow heart emoji if you chose pile number 2. So who will you marry, pile number 2? Who will you marry? Security. Again, it's, oh my god. Pile number 2, you will be definitely secure financially. You'll have, I see with security here, it kind of makes me feel of a home, like a very warm, cozy place. So maybe indeed together you will buy a new house. Definitely, yes, financial security 100%. Maybe you will meet this person. Hold on. Oh wait, that's not the card I wanted to shuffle. Before I shuffle the oracle, I actually want to shuffle some spirit animal oracle card. Like one that represents one of you and the other. So I will, since like the roles can be reversed, I'll talk like person A and person B instead of like this is you and this is them, because you can change the role depending on who is watching this. So take as it resonates. So person A, the snake. So person A is very, very creative. I think this person, they may be like very into like, you know, psychic stuff. Maybe it's you, I don't know, since you're watching a tarot reading. Maybe they are very into the esoteric, or maybe they have that type of vibe, like, you know, kind of dark aesthetic. This person could also like diving into like like subconscious stuff, maybe psychology or things like this. Doesn't have to be. I see this person A being very mystical. This person transform a lot, and by transform, I don't see this person as being like how can you say, like not questioning themselves. To me, this person is ready, almost like scorpionic vibe, is like very in tune with their subconscious, with their emotions, or something very like, yeah, like very mystical. And they are ready to every time like shed their skin. They are ready to renew themselves every time, learn something new, do something new, maybe glow up every season. I don't know, change their aesthetic every season, something like this. Person B is somebody that actually I feel like is very striking physically, as we have the zebra. It's like their outside doesn't it's like, let's say that people assume something about this person. It's like, yeah, but not totally. Like you wouldn't, like you don't know them as much. Like there's other things that the zebra is hiding, or maybe not truly hiding because it's here in the middle of the head. Like they know their potential. It's just that people may not ask them because they assume things about them. It's like the whole look makes people think something that is quite different from who they are. Like to me, person B, the zebra, is somebody who's very, very has a lot of potential, but maybe of their physical appearance, like people may not totally like give them a chance or something like this. Hold on, I'm just gonna drink some water. I am back. So now let's see, how will you meet this person? How will be the dynamic? So we got the Hierophant in reverse. Oh, hold on. Oh, we got the full moon and the sun in reverse. So person A. So when you will actually meet this person, it's kind of like I'm trying to look at the beginning stage of the relationship. And yeah, I'll look later on after I did the whole 3 stage of the relationship. I'll give you the when is the timeline and when will you meet this person. So beginning of the relationship, person A is, we have the Hierophant in reverse. So this person, person A, either might be like very outgoing, like almost like a trying to rebel themselves, maybe trying to go against what society tells them. Maybe they are independent. Maybe this is somebody who actually kind of have a different type of lifestyle from the usual, from like what you will deem normal in the society, I guess. Person B, we have the full moon, which to me it feels like when you'll actually like the beginning of this relationship, it's almost like you two meet at a point where sometimes of epiphany, because the sun is in reverse, so it's not like you two are like oh my god, we have found each other and soulmate and stuff. I mean, it could be, but I feel like there's some outside circumstances that kind of overshadow the whole situation. It feels like in the beginning stage, person A is more trying to, maybe not trying to look for like a stable relationship. Maybe person A is more like trying to, have fun and stuff like this, not trying to settle down. And person B is more like to the point of having an epiphany or some shit. And then it's like we are not sure, we are quite confused on what's going on. It's like, are we just hookups, or are we in a relationship? It's like trying to find out what's going on. So now I'll look at the middle stage of the relationship. So let's see, who will pile number 1? Pile number 2, Mary. So then we got the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, hold on. So underneath the deck we have the World in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Strength in reverse. Oh, okay, Half Moon. Okay, so I feel like almost like when you meet this person, it's like it wasn't planned. Because again, I see like person A not really trying to look for some type of relationship or some type of stability. I mean, this person is going against what society will deem as normal, quote unquote. And it's like when you two meet, it's like very confused at first, and then the next stage of the relationship is like group A. I keep on trying to call them the pal, but anyway, person A is like, I don't know if it's like their ego kind of getting the best of them. Maybe they have to make a choice or something like this. It's like, because person B is more like having their own epiphany and trying to understand stuff. They can't calm their mind. They need to have the answer, like, hey, are we serious or are we not? And person A is like, I don't know. And they are like, we have this hermit mode, so maybe there will be some type of pause, or maybe some type of like big introspection because of this relationship, because there's some type of confusion. One needs an answer, the other one wants an answer, but they don't understand how to do it. Because it's like, imagine that you have been planning your whole life a certain way, and you weren't planning on being into like having a relationship, because I don't know, you were focused on your money. So that's, I'm trying to explain person A, and then suddenly you meet a person that you vibe a lot with, that you feel connected to, you feel like this is your soulmate, but it's like, man, this is not in my plan. And now it's like they have to rethink everything, like almost like a tower moment, where they're like, how am I supposed to fit this person in my life? I don't want to get rid of them. And person B is like, can I get an answer, please? Am I a joke to you? This is kind of what I get. So now I'll look at the final stage of the relationship. Since I am looking at marriage, like who are you going to marry? So this is, I mean, it could depend. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Hold on. I'll have to pull out more. Why do we have the 3 of Swords? Anyway, so it could depend on like where you are at. Because some of you may like marry somebody quite early, some others may not. It depends on who you are. But anyway, this is kind of like the quote-unquote final stage of the relationship. So person A, we have the 4 of Pentacles. We have here the 8 of Wands, and then the 3 of Swords. Let me check why the 3 of Swords. Just one more card. The Empress. The Empress. Let me get 3 more. What's going on? Because I'm looking at who will you marry, so I don't see it as like a new breakup. I mean, I'm trying to look at somebody who you're supposed to marry, not break up. So let's see. Oh, you don't see the cards on the... oh, there you go. So I had the Five of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Swords, and the Chariot in reverse. So I feel like during that moment, at the quote-unquote final stage of the relationship, it's like person A kind of got their I wouldn't say their answer, but they made some type of decision, which is like trying to first get their money together. They need to get their finances together. They need to get things stable first, because I feel like person A is not, although they may be the type of person to I don't know, like going against what is how do you say that, long-term relationship, like in a stable relationship with two person. They maybe look like the type at the beginning where it's like they rebel and they do all stuff because they want to, but they are quite serious. I mean, this person, when they make their decision, it's very serious, and they are not the type of person to like joke around when it's about to get serious. This person will be focusing on themselves, their money, and their wealth, especially wealth. And we have here owning, and we have here security. So this is somebody who needs to focus on their security, and there will be a time where I don't know if there's some type of pause, or maybe they have to go somewhere to their work or something, but there will be a period where this person will be very much into their own world. But it's not like to the detriment of the relationship, because you do have the Eight of Wands. I feel like both of you will be very much motivated to do things, because person B is very, very motivated to do things. They are ready to, like, they are like running to their end goal. I feel like both person A and person B are quite focused on something for the relationship. And with the Three of Swords here, plus the Empress, again, I feel like there's some type of sacrifice. There may be some type of hurt, maybe like, again, if I give the example of one person needing to travel to study something because they need to end, I don't know, like their master's degree or something like this, then maybe there is this heartbreak, because it's like there needs to be a pause, because both of you agreed to focus on their stability first, maybe on your career and stuff like this. But I did confirm it with the Empress, so there is some type of goal. And the goal is to have that nurturing energy, like family, stability, love, like all the embodiment of the Empress. Could be like somebody falling pregnant, doesn't have to be if you don't want to, of course. But I'm not like, missing that information. And maybe that could be a reason why it's like so focused, and one person is very like, we need to make this straight. We need to like do a lot of things, make everything stable for some type of reason. And maybe it could be because of a child. I mean, there is a whole reason why it's like very focused on each, on yourself, like your own finances. Then here we have that I feel like the relationship at that quote-unquote final stage, it may sometimes feel like there's a lot of obstacles. How do you, oh my god, I was very confused for a moment, like how do you pronounce that doesn't sound right, but anyway. It feels like there's a lot of obstacles, and like you can't really control it, but it's very much worth it, and I think both of you will understand that. it's like maybe we are not quote unquote doing what we truly want to or the way that we want to manifest it, but at the end of the day it is worth it. I don't see like there sometimes because of this Five of Sword maybe there will be some type of like arguments like are you cheating on me, or maybe having insecurities, but this is something that you guys will work on because I feel like you two will have common goals. Also, underneath the deck, we do have the Four of Wands, so it's like you two are working on that stability. And if you look at this image, even if my camera don't autofocus, you have a castle here, and the Four of Wands represent family and the house. So it's like there is this whole thing about maybe trying to buy a house or rent a house. Yeah, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, again, this is like working towards a common goals that is very much beneficial. There may needs to be a lot of sacrifice for it, but it's worth it. So now, oh yeah, I wanted to look at when actually will you meet this person, but more like as I can't really give a timeline, it's more like a stage of your life, like where will you be, like that will be the moment, okay? Because it depends on everybody. When will you meet this person? What stage of your life? When will you meet this person? When will you meet this person? So we have the Ten of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like, first of all, I see some type of summer, springtime, but that doesn't have to be. What I see is that during that stage of your life, before you meet this person, it's like you are very in tune, first of all, with your intuition, with the High Priestess here, but it's like you kind of know what you want to do. It's very stable, like the emotions are stable. I don't know, maybe you have worked on yourself a lot, and therefore you're kind of like going with the flow, trusting spirit, surrendering. I see this stage of your life being very peaceful, at least emotionally, and it's like maybe the beginning stage of trying to maybe you're this will be the moment where you're like trying to spread the seeds, like maybe what career you should take. There's something about like trying to look where you should go, what you want to do. You trust spirit, maybe you go this way. I still don't have some type of confirmation, and you're kind of waiting and trusting spirit. That's kind of the time, the stage of your life that I see, like very, very peaceful. Like, yeah, I don't see it being like a stressful moment. To me, it's like it's kind of planned out and you trust spirit. This is very balanced to me, but still not knowing where you go, but you trust it. So now I will shuffle some Dark Mirror Oracle. And why would I shuffle this card is because like not every relationship aren't like rose tinted glass, like it's not, everything is not like perfect. So I want to shuffle some of like the not negative but the obstacles that each person A and person B has, to kind of get a gist of what will be the things that will need to be conquered during the relationship. And it's not to like be negative, it's more to be more realistic and trying to understand beforehand, understand that your partner is also a person and there are things that they also need to conquer within themselves. So person A, we got Artificial Heart, and person, that's too many. person B, we have anger and chains. Okay, so person A, artificial heart. So person A kind of reminds me of a Scorpio with the whole snake stuff. Artificial heart, it feels like person A have to deal with their heart chakra, because it's almost like they have built a huge wall around them and maybe try to subconsciously, consciously, yes, I talked about them being okay with connecting their subconscious, but I think one of their biggest obstacle is the heart chakra. I don't know what happened, but to me it's like very almost robotic, not narcissistic. I'll see it more as they are not used to emotions, I guess. They are more used to, let's do it this way, this is how it works, like very not calculated. Again, I don't see it as a narcissistic way. It's more like they are not used to use it. They are not used to be that vulnerable. They are not really in touch with that for some reason. So that will be person A's situation and obstacle that they will have to conquer. And person B, we have anger and chains. So person B have, like it says, anger and chains. It's like their emotions get the best of them. I think person B is the type of person to get maybe triggered easily and express their triggers and hurts by through anger. For example, since we are talking about two people here, I'll give a scenario. Let's say that person B is asking, I'll be a little bit silly, but like, do you love me? And they're in the middle of a relationship, and person A is like, yeah, like a very cold like message, or they don't show it the same language that person B would have liked, and therefore person B kind of get angry, or like they don't express themselves, and it may come later on through anything like with angers, and person A doesn't really understand. This is the type of dynamics that I see. So those are the obstacles of each person. So keep that in mind. Everybody has their own hurts and issues, and it's okay. It's normal. So now I will shuffle some zodiac oracle cards. This can give us some type of new information, or just confirm us maybe some of their astrological signs and stuff like this. Oh, that's too many. But we do have a card here. We got Pluto again. Pluto is linked to Scorpio and trauma and subconscious, so it doesn't surprise me. Again, I'm shuffling too many cards. And also, guys, don't forget that I do offer private readings. Just check the description down below. And don't forget to subscribe as well, as I am trying to grow my channel. Okay, I'm not gonna get these two, but I have the moon. So Libra, I feel like this relationship, again, we have financial here. Libra also talks about like, stability, financial, like exchange, stuff like this. Maybe somebody is doing tradings or like crypto. Or maybe crypto. That will actually be funny, because Pluto and Libra and the moon, I don't know, I kind of get that vibe. With the moon, we have a lot of emotions oh, hold on. I got a new scenario where it's like trauma, trying to balance emotions, trying to get in tune with it, trying to discover new things that we don't see. Also, they could be a Libra, or you could be a Libra. Doesn't have to be. Pluto is Scorpio, moon is Cancer, Pisces for Sun. I don't know who say moon is Pisces, but for me it's Cancer. Earth sign Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So Earth, again, we have Libra and Earth. It's very stable. Like, I see a lot of stability, definitely with financial and material stuff. So now I am going to shuffle you some Kali Oracle card. Let's see any message for pile number 2. Future marriage. Any messages for pile number 2? So we got this card. Let me focus. So you can pause the video and read it, but I'll read it for you. It is time to free yourself from what has been, learn from it, but not allow it to define you or direct the course of your life. Give up your stories about the past. You have outgrown them. Kali consumes mistakes, sins, and negativity. Let her free you now so you can be open to the gift of your life unfolding. I'll give you one more, guys. Sorry. So we got this here. We have a couple. So what does it say? Significant inner shifts are taking place. Energies are beginning to move in new ways. You may feel that resolution is hard to pin down at this time. Lean into unfamiliar territory with boldness tempered by patience. You will become capable of many things on many levels that you were not capable of accomplishing previously. You shall arise, a fresh path is signified. So I feel like this relationship will actually, again, like it says, opens you new door for you, things that both of you didn't thought about financially and emotionally as well. Because again, I see things that both of you will learn from each other. So I hope this resonated for you, pile number 2. And yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. And I hope I'll see you next time. Bye! Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to my channel. This is your reading. So I am actually going to shuffle some oracle cards before these tarot cards to kind of get like a focal point of your relationship, or when you will actually meet this person, what is the main the main theme, I guess, of this person that you will end up marrying. So I will shuffle these Black Moon Oracle cards for you guys. So let's see, pile number 3. Who will they marry? What is the theme of the relationship? The main subject, I guess. The mood. What is it? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Especially give me a like, please. It does help a lot. So, pile number 3. We got Pluto transformation. Okay, so a lot of inner transformation for pile number 3. So let's see now. I'll shuffle some Sacred Destiny Oracle, similar situation here. So Pluto is the sign of Scorpio. Solitude. So it's not saying that you'll end up alone forever. Like, this is a reading for you and a partner that you will end up marrying. So Pluto talks about like subconscious. Is this also like trauma, transformation, things that you don't see, you're trying to hide and now coming to the surface. So I feel like with this solitude card, it's like this relationship and this person that you will marry, or maybe this is representing your person, but either way, it's like the focal point is about like understanding who you are, understanding who, like, what's the purpose, like almost like what's my purpose in life. Like I see some type of like, yeah, big shifts that oh, why am I shuffling this tarot card? I wanted to shuffle something else. But yeah, I see like this like hermit mode, having some type of introspection. Maybe when you will meet this person, yes, it's like having some type of epiphany, maybe. So let's see. So now I'm shuffling the Spirit Animal Oracle card. This is the Wild Unknown deck. And I'm like, this is representing one person. And I'll shuffle a second one for the second person. I'm not like shuffling like you have two options. That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just because this reading, you know, you could change the role. You know, if I keep on saying like you will meet this person, I feel like sometimes you go to a reading and it feels like you're listening your person, like you are the person's person. I don't know how you say it, but either way, it's like the roles can be reversed. So that's why I'm trying to like do like person A and person B, so that you can get you can choose which one fits. Like who are you? Are you person A or person B? But either way, sorry, I was rambling. So person A, vulture. So vulture spirit. So what's funny is that both of these cards are quite similar. The moth and the vulture. They are quite like not dark in a bad way, but they are very associated with darker energy. So I don't see it like like I don't know, like bad persons. To me, this is more like the spiritual like phase of each other. Phase. What am I saying? The stage of your life, like where will you be, what it represents. So like person A with vulture spirit, I see person A being more like maybe have a lot of negative thoughts, or maybe feeling very, very defensive, while person B is the type of person to be maybe underestimated by people, like the underdog, while person A is more like the person to be maybe over maybe people walked over them a lot of time. I see person A being like, I don't know, like some type of trauma, or like they're very defensive. There's something about their energy that is very like, I don't trust you. While person B is like, I'm a moth, like I'm pretty. Yeah, people sometimes are scared of me, but I know I'm special. Quite unpredictable as well for person B. But they are very similar for both of them because they are from the same element, which is air. I wonder if also physically both of you will be quite special. Maybe some type of different aesthetic from what the general public like. No, not like it's not what's the word? Basic. So let's see. I'll now shuffle kind of the beginning of the quote-unquote relationship, where you will be, how will you meet, and stuff like this. And at the end of the because I'll shuffle it in 3 parts, like beginning of the relationship, middle relationship, final stage, and then at the end I'll do the timeline of when will you meet this person. So now let's see first when you will like beginning stage, I guess. Maybe I should try to with when, but either way. So beginning stage. Okay, so this is quite correlating with what I said. Person A is very much defeated for some reason, like they are leaving some type of project, could be group, maybe they failed at something, maybe, I don't know, could be career, doesn't have to be, but it's like, let's say that you have worked on something for so long, you have invested your whole energy, love, and energy towards something, and it ended with nothing, like nothing came to fruition, and it's like beginning with some type of like a sore, not sore heart, what's the word, kind of being broken a bit, kind of being disappointed by something or someone, while person B, it will be like kind of similar, but more like they didn't have the luck that they wish for. Maybe they didn't have the it's like it didn't happen the way that I wished, even though it could have been. Let's say that person B was trying to go into certain school, but and they said like yes, and the last minute it's like, oh, someone else beat you to the punch, you know. And the reason why I'm seeing this, it's not like I see the fact that it represents the beginning of your relationship. I wonder if both of you will meet, and it's like you kind of meet each other and are like, how do you say, like comfort each other, like kind of, how do you say, like it's not like trauma bonding, but like, oh yeah, I understand, I feel you, or maybe it's like you're trying to at the same time not shuffle, balance, not balance, trying to work this beginning, this new like relationship while still going through stuff, still going through some disappointment, and therefore you two meet each other, and it's like, I'm not sure if we are going to continue this, because there are other things that I have to do, that you have to do, and things like that. But it's like the beginning stage is more like trying to understand where we are going. So now I'll try to see the middle. We have the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups in reverse, and the Death in reverse. The Hanged Man, oh, the Lovers, 2 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. Okay, so I see a lot of like not a lot of obstacles, but this is something that's quite hard to deal with while in a relationship. Because I see, like, for example, both having quite similar views, and trying to work this out, and still trying to deal with stuff out the house, you know, like family issues, insecurities, like trauma and stuff like this. It's like trying to stand in this relationship and trying to heal each other, while yourself being very vulnerable. I see that person B may have issues with the home, house, maybe family drama or stuff like this, and person A being more like, I'm not sure I'm enough for you. And the fact that we have the death in reverse here, it's like at the second stage of the relationship, maybe both of you will be like, oh yeah, like kind of trying to trying not trying but like being in a tough cycle, like a toxic pattern. And the fact that we have the hanged man here in reverse, it's like you two are fighting to get over this, because I feel like both of you understand where it is stemming from. It is just hard because it's something more deep, you know? Again, I see here with the Pluto transformation, it's something very subconscious, something maybe you need to go to therapy, there's something else that you need to deal with. But the fact that we have the hanged man here and the lovers, it's like the love for each other is so like, there's a lot of emotions and compassion for each other, and I feel like the love, this relationship actually is healing you, like both of you. It's like you don't want to like end this partnership because of outside circumstances. It may be hard. It may be slow at first, you know, maybe progress will be very, you know, little like small steps, but it's very much worth it because both of you actually very much love each other, and both of you actually make each other understand new things, like I'm not alone in this. Yes. Also with the here we have the Seven of Swords. I'm not sure if the relationship will be secret, but either way I see some type of things that needs to be dealt with in secrecy. And when I say in secrecy, it could be in any way. It could be like away from, I don't know, person B's family, since I see some family drama from this person. It's like trying to protect our relationship at all cost, trying to make things work. It's very not romantic. um like in a movie. You know, outside circumstances being quite hard, but finding love and wanting to do everything for love, you know, it kind of reminds me of that. So, oh, final stage. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Hold on, the Hermit. Oh, I have goosebumps. The Ace of Wands, Temperance, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so at the final stage of your relationship, I'm not saying that nothing else will progress from this. Of course, it's more like when it will actually become more official or stable. Once you finish this, you know, parkour here, person A will finally get it like perfectly like aligned. To me it's like understanding yourself, understanding how to do it. Like let's say that person A actually never understood that, I don't know, they get diagnosed and I don't know, they have ADHD, and like they're like, oh my god, like I understand how to deal with it, so now they know how to be focused, they know how to do things like this. I'm not saying that person A is like has ADHD. I'm not trying to diagnose something like this, but this is an example. Again, like take it lightly. But person A will understand how to do it, how to deal with their own stuff, and they will get it together. Person B, we have the Magician here. So I'm not sure if, like, again, this whole family drama, how it will end, or there's some, like, maybe trauma, family trauma, but at the end of the day, person B will understand how much potential they have. Because I see person B being very, like, creative, because Magician does talk about creativity. Maybe they are an artist. If not, it's like, as I said before, like they are being taken not seriously enough, or people are walking all over them, and you know, underestimating them. And now it's like I finally know my worth. People see my worth. I can create so many things. I can manifest whatever I want. very much into the power. They have a lot of options from what they thought at the first, like the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here, beginning stage. To me, it's like, yeah, they have actually a lot of options in the future in terms of like career, creativity, and stuff like this. Now here we have the King of Wands in reverse in the middle. I still think that there will be like still things to overcome when it comes to each other, transformation and stuff like this, but it will come to a point where both of you will find the beginning of their own stability, like emotional stability. And with the King of Wands here, I kind of see it as, how can I say it, like you're not totally like in control when it comes to how you want it to happen in the future, even though both of you kind of get it. It's more like still trying to learn about your own ego, like not getting the ego the best of you, trying to like, because I see like both people being like, let's create this, let's do this, because they are both like, trying to fight for something. But you shouldn't, it's like don't let the pride or ego get the best of you, or don't have like such a high expectation in such a short amount that it may shatter your dream, when it's like, no, it's just needing to be a little bit more realistic. But I don't feel like I don't worry too much about it, to be honest. I'm not trying to fearmonger you or anything like this. Like, don't worry too much. It's not like that crazy. With the Hermit underneath, the Ace of Wands and Temperance, to me it's like everything about the relationship will become stable. Like we have here Temperance, so I see a lot of balance when it comes to your own emotions and passion. I think it's just when it comes to the financial aspect, it may come later, not yet. I see like, yeah, here with 10 of Wands, it's like it's worth the weight, or it's worth the burden to still continue. I don't know, I see something about that. So now I'll shuffle like at first I kind of did the whole like what stage of your life you'll meet each other, but let's do a little bit more. When will you meet this person? When will you meet this person? When will you meet this person? So So I'm trying to look at, not like, I wouldn't say like a precise timeline. To me, I'm trying to look at more of a stage of your life, because we are all looking at this differently. We all have different lives, so I'm trying to look at the stage of your life. Let me check underneath. We have the High Priestess, the World, Two of Swords, the Star Reverse. Okay, so this will be at time, a stage of your life where you'll be very, like, I guess confused will be the word, at your career. Like, you don't know what's going on. I don't know, again, I feel like this is quite similar to person B, where it's like you don't get accepted to certain type of establishment, or maybe it's like you're not sure where you want to go, for example, you're not sure what you want to do with your career, or maybe there's some drama about like studies and stuff like this, and you get confused, you're trying to, like, you get frustrated basically. And this is kind of the stage where I see maybe it's like I don't know where I should go, like I need to make a decision, but it's like not happening the way I wish to, like or maybe like having too high expectation and being frustrated that nothing is coming the way you want it. Either way, I feel like there's something about like the whole like career aspect that is very frustrating. But with the high priestess here upright, it's like, I trust you, spirit, but what the hell is going on? That's kind of the vibe that I see of when you actually meet this person, so person A or person B. So now I'll shuffle. Oh yeah, I wanted to shuffle the Dark Mirror Oracle cards. The reason I want to shuffle this card is not to be negative. It's more to understand the other person, because like we all have our own issues, and I think it's better to know ahead, like maybe what will be each person's obstacles in this relationship. So we have person A, we have sacrifice. Again, we have this armor here. Maybe this person did a lot. Maybe person A is very, very giving, and then suddenly it's like they got betrayed, and now it's like whole armor. Like it's like it's done. Like I'm done. Or like they have this whole like wall around them, like very scorpionic almost, like maybe Capricorn, Scorpio. I mean, we do have Pluto here, but it's giving me a Scorpio vibe, like not wanting to show their vulnerability because they used to show it maybe before they used to like show a lot, sacrifice themselves, like folding themselves for others, doing so much for others, not getting anything back. And I feel like person's A's obstacle is to get this armor down and not taking everything black and white. They can be a little bit like too extreme when it stops, when it comes to their own boundaries. They need to learn to balance that a little bit more. Person B, we have fragmentation. So I feel like person B is like maybe getting others' opinion a little bit too much, like getting influenced too much by it. By that I mean, like, let's say that I don't know, I feel like with social media these days, especially for the Gen Z, there's a lot of high pressure and expectations, I feel like, when it comes to, like, I don't know, talents, personality. And it's like because of this car fragmentation, I see like trying to take every bit of things to match some type of quote-unquote personality, when it's not the point. When you should make yourself a whole person and not trying to, you know, get like this and this, and trying to, you know, make everything like this picture perfect person. With this whole fragmentation thing, I wonder if person B's obstacles is about making it whole, like with all these fragments, trying to be authentic to themselves, or at least trying to find that. So now I'll shuffle some zodiac oracle cards. These could represent their astrological sign, sun, moon, or rising, or it could give another message as well. So we have Uranus, so there is some type of curveball, not expecting stuff. It is also the sign of Aquarius. We have air, and both of these are air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yes. A lot of thinking, a lot of talking. Mercury, again, Mercury is Gemini. Air signs, we have a lot of communications. And Sagittarius, so this could be their signs, but I see it more like, I wonder if both of you will have some type of social media, or social media has something to do with this whole thing. I don't know, some type of influence, because Sagittarius talks about also internet, Mercury, internet, and Uranus could be some type of curveball. I don't know if there's some unexpected, I don't know, like social media fame, and that's why maybe person B is like fragmented. I don't know. There's something about here about social media. I don't know. I got something about that. So it doesn't have to be for everybody, of course. So now I am going to shuffle the Kali Oracle to kind of get a message for you and this future partnership. So a little bit of advice. I mean, I guess I kind of changed the course of this reading. I wanted to look, I mean, I'm looking at who will you marry, but not like trying to describe one person. But this is more of a stage of the relationship that you will marry. So I guess it fits as well, but I guess it's not what most people would expect. I'm not sure. So we have this beautiful card. So let me focus for you. To receive your divine inheritance of blessings and support for sacred fulfillment, certain karmic condition that resonates at a lower frequency needs to be cleared. Guru Kala signifies a time of rapid movement on your path and freedom to attract what you want and need. Let go of what which does not belong in your world, release and you shall receive. I feel it's quite fitting actually. So I'll give you a second one. So we have this card. It says, Kali overcomes karma. Oh my god. Realign with us, with our past when we have veered off course. Of course. Reverses the momentum of negativity and detaches draining energy course, restoring us to a vitality. It may seem like your will is being thwarted or you are not getting what you want, but the goddess actions will benefit. No, the goddess knows what she's doing. Her actions will benefit you. Trust. Oh my god, this is so fitting. Talking about negative like cycles and stuff that will end and that you actually need to trust. So this is so fitting, I feel like. So let me know down in the comments below if it resonated. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I also do private readings. Just check the description down below. And I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!